YouTube, welcome back to the dungeon. It is Saturday, Hypertrophy Day today. We are 2 days out of Thanksgiving. 1,000 grams of carbs have been taken down. It is, we're big right now, but in a good way, not too crazy, a couple pounds of water, but those carbs are fuel. So feeling good the past couple days, had a good training day yesterday, a decent bench, some pretty good lower, but we're gonna keep the envelope moving down here. We got some scuffed dumbbell press with the old adjustable dumbbells, a little bit of back volume. I'm just doing some inverted rows, a little bit of tricep, some shoulder pump stuff because you got to pump the delts, and a little bit of bicep maybe if I'm not too bored by the end. But yeah, that is all. This week, good training week. Thanksgiving, like I said, so a lot of sleep, a lot of carbs, etc. All the things that are needed for that. But we're down here. Camera's in a different spot. Maybe it looks a little better. I'm trying to find the most optimal recording setup for down here. Like down light here, so it might look a little better than when it's off to the side there, but that's all. We're gonna get into it. I haven't loaded these dumbbells up pretty significantly in a while, so we'll see how they feel for a dumbbell press here. I haven't done a heavy dumbbell press like in general in a minute, so it's been dips the past few weeks here. Can't do dips in the basement. Didn't want to drive to school right now, so I'm gonna dumbbell press. I think it'll be a good supplemental. I'm gonna be kind of lighterish today, like just 2, maybe 3 sets, and then like probably 10 to 12ish range. Just good tempo, good range of motion. It's really just grooving the chest, getting some good pressing variety in here, keeping my pressing volume up for this quest to PR the bench. So I'm gonna do that. We're gonna throw some weight on there. I guess I'll feel it out. It's gonna suck to take jumps because you have to like really adjust the dumbbell every time, but whatever. We'll get right into it. Let's get moving. This is the angle here, just a very slight, like 1-notch incline. Trying to make this feel just very good. Good range of motion. That's solid. Probably not going to be able to get that deep once there's weight loaded on here, unfortunately. But so it goes. Ugh. Not too sore or anything, I don't think. Maybe a little bit on this left side here as I move around, but not enough where it will negatively impact this session whatsoever, I don't think. These handles are roughly 12-ish pounds if I remember correctly. Ideally I get like all 10s. Okay, that's really good actually. 10s and 5s here because I want to keep the range of motion a little higher, so I want to use smaller diameter plates. Ooh, that's gnarly. Jeez. Oh my god. Okay, that was... I was not expecting that to be difficult, but that was hard. Holy shit. Okay. That is actually sick range of motion there, especially with this angle incline. But yeah, that was... Wow, that was a dozen. What is that, like just over 50? That was freaking hard. Holy shit. All right, well, pleasantly surprised there. I kind of just stopped talking as I was, but damn, that's gnarly. Yeah, I'm gonna do that again. That'll just be good working weight. We're a little bit higher rep for this. I'm gonna wave it down as the weeks go on these next few weeks. So just like 10 to 12s for acclimation for that, to kind of get more used to the movement, get a few more reps under my belt. But yeah, that's good weight. That's gnarly for a dozen reps, 52 pounds like that. Jeez, that feels good. All right, set number 2 here. Same thing. It's crazy. I'm like already pumped from one set. That's how you know that shit's good. But we're gonna do at least one more. Again, the scuffed setup, but all right, let's go. God, that's good in the bottom. No freaky. Oh my God. Yep. Only 11 there. Lost one. That is gnarly. Holy shit. Yeah, I don't think I'm even going to do one more there. I'm literally going to be sore, I can already tell. Like, I can't even feel my chest contract with the second set. That's freaking good. Alright. Yeah, done with that. Let's set up some incline row here. Same thing. I'm trying to figure out a good way to add weight to this, but I guess it doesn't matter as long as I make it difficult for a couple sets. Keep my pulling volume decent. Alright, let's feel this out here. This feeling decent. I'm gonna be wider. I want this kind of like bench grip here. And I want to really pull with scaps hard. So let me get this set up. Make sure it's feeling alright. This seems pretty good. Oh yeah. I'm really trying to make this feel like an opposite bench press. If you know what I mean. Like that same grip, that same shoulder width, that same like pull. Not like we're actually really pulling hard with lats when we're pressing, but the same angle almost. And really trying to pack the scaps down. Oh. And pull hard. Oh, okay. I honestly lost track of reps there. I'm gonna have to watch that back and see how many that was. But that feels good. That feels how I want it to feel. Very nice. All right, I think that was 14. Maybe I lost track. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I looked it back. I think 14. So pretty good in that range again. I was like, whatever, anywhere like 10 to 15 for this stuff. Just getting some reps in is much better than not doing it. I think keeping the volume on needs to be done. So same thing. We got one more. We'll rip this. Keep that pump going here. Ooh, it actually feels very good. It is very similar to that reverse bench kind of feeling that I was talking about. Ooh. Good. I gotta find a reliable way to add some weight. Maybe I can just keep a plate in my chest because that's a little too easy. I would like that a little harder, but sweet, we'll move on. It is incline JM time. Get some tricep push, a little shove going. That should feel very nice. It's been a minute since I've done this. All right, got a nice high, medium high incline here. Ugh. Nice close grip. And the goal of this here is to keep those elbows, holy shit, my chest is like vibrating already, but the goal of this here is to keep those elbows tucked and high and really get a nice punch through them. And man, if I remember correctly, the bar will be freaking hard for like a dozen or 15 of these. If you really groove it well, set the arms in a good spot, or set the scaps in the right spot. either I did that wrong or I'm just stronger. Either way, good. I don't know, but that felt good. I remember it being harder last time. Maybe I'll drop the incline one lower. That'll make a difference, but I mean, that's still good, but I remember that being much harder last time I did it. I guess I was weaker hand when I did it, so hopefully that's just why, but I guess I'll throw a 10 on, tentatively, see where that takes us. That's not hard enough to count. All right, bench adjusted a little, 10's on. Let's see if this gets us there. Oh. Ush. Ush. Oh. Oh, God. Yep. Oh, jeez. Yep, that did it. That 10 pounds is it. That is freaking far to rack that. I'm going to have to adjust that. Jeez, but that's good. That's a nice feeling. That is that exact tricep push I was looking for. Perfect. Yep, that is hard enough to count. That was 13 there. 65. Sweet. I got another one there. All right, set 2. Scooch the bench a little closer. Should be good. Hopefully I don't whack these pins, but I don't think I will. Another one here. Get that good push, and we'll be done with the tricep. Ugh. Yeah. God. Yep, still gnarly. Holy shit. That feels good. Succulent pump. I'm juiced up in the arms there. I feel that right in the freaking bone of the tricep, but in a good way. Sweet, that feels nice. Yeah, I'm gonna get into the shoulder now. 2 or 3, we'll see. Either kind of like a front, a lateral superset. I might get some rear delt too. We'll see if it feels good with this angle. Would I have to do it? But just gotta pump the delts. That's all. Easy stuff. I think this will feel good. I'm incline bench and kind of just getting some rear delt, and then directly kind of just into some lateral raise too, to just keep the ball moving. 12 to 15, kind of each of those, just pulling, squeezing, and pumping the delts. Like I said, it needs to be done, I think. Build the armor up around the joint. Yeah, and this feels damn good. This leverage is actually good. It gets hard, like where I want it at the top. Yeah. Nice 15. All right, it was sideways. Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, that feels really good. Same thing for the other side here. Ooh. Nice. Alright. That feels really good. I might do even 2 more there. Just kind of build up that armor, like I said, but definitely at least 1. But yeah, it feels very nice. I got a good pump going. I feel good putting those carbs to good use. Second set, same thing. Let's go. Yeah. Oh yeah, that feels so good. Oh yeah. All right. Whew. Jeez, that feels good. All right, I'm done. I don't want to do curls. Third set is not going to be that productive, I don't think so. That is all. That is the brief necessary hypertrophy work. And yeah, I'm going to move on and go eat lunch. But yeah, that's all. Thanks for watching. Check out Brooklyn Concurrent down there, description. Again, Trainer Work Training Team. If you like watching the videos, you'll like the lifts, and leave a comment. I'll get you in there for the whole month. Happy Black Friday, among other things. But yeah, that's all. Thanks for watching. Peace.